3, 2, 1, action. Let's talk about the Avengers.
I'm always angry.
Hold on!
One thing we can all agree on is this seamlessly endless wave for cinematic universes. One film really started the whole cinematic universe trend. Joss Whedon's 2012 The Avengers. Superhero films offer a shared, faithless modern technology and mythology through which these truths can be explored. In our increasingly secular society, with so many desperate gods and different faiths, superhero films present a unique canvas upon which our shaped hopes, dreams, and apocalyptic nightmares can be projected and played out. Ancient societies have anthropodic gods, a huge pantheon expanded into centuries of domestic drama, fathers and sons, matured heroes, star-crossed lovers, the deaths of kings, stories that taught us of the danger of the world and humility. It's the everyday stuff of every man's life that we love. It sounds cliched, but superheroes can be lovely, vain, arrogant, and proud. Often they overcome these human frailties for the greater good. The possibility of redemption is right around the corner, but we have to earn it. The Hulk is the perfect metaphor for our fear of anger, its destructive consequences, its consuming fire. There's not a soul on this earth who hasn't wanted to Hulk smash something in their lives, and when the heat of the rage cools, all that is left is our shame and regret. Superhero movies also represent the pinnacle of cinema as a motion picture. I like to think that the Lumiere brothers would thrill at the cat and mouse chase through the netherworld streets of Gotham in Dark Knight, with helicopters tripping on high tensile wires and falling from the sky, and a huge truck ending up 180 degrees like a Russian acrobat. Now, The Avengers is a movie that puts you in a childhood feel again. Not by being perfect, but just executing its own thing perfectly. Ever heard of be yourself, focus on what you can? Those quotes are really synonymous with this film. The Avengers doesn't tread any new cinematic waters, no, but it does have a spectacular cruise on familiar waters. Rather than trying to be something they're not and losing direction, it realizes what it is, a certified blockbuster, waiting for droves of people to go in with popcorn on a Saturday night. The colors are bright, the dialogue quite cartoonish, but the visuals... stunning. One scene in particular that shows this is the montage of them fighting together. Iron Man dashes through the streets, helps Cap fend off some aliens, while his repulsive reconnaissance off Cap's shield before flying off in aiding Hawkeye. Villain fires in airbound aliens as they crash into their doom, before we see Thor and Hulk laying waste to other aliens. Now this is what makes the Avengers, and what I think was largely lost in the sequel was that Saturday morning cartoon feel. I feel like the phrase has become largely offensive as it's a demotion of some sort, that the Saturday morning cartoon is something that you would aspire not to be. However, films like The Avengers prove it doesn't matter what banner your film falls under. If you do it well, people will see it. Now, there was always a counter-argument. It's not the most Shakespearean film you ever watch, it's not getting an Oscar for jaw-dropping writing, and there are some cheesy moments, but it's The Avengers. A film about a man woken up from being frozen in ice for 70 years, a billionaire with even more expensive suit and powerful suit, a demigod, a couple of spies, and a scientist that turns into gym goals. It knows what it is, and it owns that. And speaking for myself, I'd rather have something know what it is and shamelessly own that than try and hide and be something that it's not. You know thyself first. Personally, there's a reason I bought the DVD in a world where you can watch Game of Thrones illegally on your phone. It's a spectacle. Cheesy at times, over dramatic and fun, but it's The Avengers, the Saturday morning cartoon.